Hello everyone and welcome to the course Computer Science 172 Introduction to Computer Modeling. My name is Tom Gallagher. I'm going to be your instructor through this course. What I want to do today is just briefly describe some of the content of the course, talk about its format, talk about communication, encourage you to read the syllabus, remind you what course materials you'll need, and then encourage you to go ahead and get started. Okay, so this course examines spreadsheets and relational databases as tools for data analysis. We'll be really using Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Access, which are very common products, and they're found in the Microsoft Office productivity suite. What I always think about this course, though, is that the skills that you gain in here should be applicable to any spreadsheet or database package that you use. So for instance, if we're looking at functions in Excel, those same skills apply to Microsoft products and OpenOffice, if you're an OpenOffice open source user, or Google Docs, or whatever spreadsheet you're using. So I think these skills you gain in here are very transferable amongst these different software packages. We'll also use a Pearson product known as My IT Lab. And My IT Lab is really great for online learners because there's a lot of interactive videos and interactive lessons and activities. I think it's really makes learning online much more engaging. Talk about the format. I'm going to use a project-based approach to this course, and that means that you guys are going to be doing a lot of work out there creating your own little projects. So if we're studying some topic in spreadsheets, I'm going to ask you probably on a weekly basis to create 2 spreadsheets that illustrate those concepts that were covered and really help you improve on your skills in that particular area. Another important thought, I like to encourage you to treat this course like you treat a traditional course. In fact, I would recommend setting up your own schedule. It's an asynchronous course, which means you can take it whenever you want, but there are deadlines with it. But if you treat it like a regular course and say you set aside 3 times throughout the week, 3 blocks of time, maybe 2 hours at each block that you will devote to the course, I think you'll do just fine on it. Where I find people get themselves in trouble and have issues with this course is when they wait till last minute to do things, or they try to do the whole week's work, say on Sunday night. Just tell you from past experience, this hasn't worked for other students, and I don't think it'll work for you. So really make sure that you don't put yourself in that position. As far as communications goes, I am a University of Montana professor. I have an office. You are more than welcome to stop in and see me anytime. You don't have to, just because it's an online course, isolate yourself from the instructor. So I have office hours. My office hours right now are Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from 10 to 11 o'clock, all fall term. And I'm also available if you can't make that time by appointment. If you want to make an appointment to come in and see me, I'll definitely make that work out for you. Other ways of communicating, it's fine to pick up the telephone and give me a call if you got a question about something. I know if you're truly a distance student and outside the Missoula area, if you need to Skype, if you want to use Google Hangouts, whatever your tool choice is, we can do a little video and have some method for helping you achieve your education goals. Okay, so stay in touch with me. Communication, I think, is always key. Reach out when you need some help too, because a lot of times I can't see if you're confused. I don't have that classroom experience of looking at you and saying, "Oh yeah, they probably don't understand that concept." All right, there is a syllabus posted. Please read it. Okay, go through it. It kind of lays down all the expectations of the course, how you're going to get graded. I think everybody's always interested in that, and what you need for materials, including a textbook. Okay, so let me segue into course materials. You will need to have a computer with Microsoft Access and Microsoft Excel. We are using the 2013 version of that, so you'll need if you have an older version, I'd encourage you to upgrade. A couple choices here. One, you can buy it from the bookstore. That's not a bad idea at all, and it's a fairly reasonable price. It's about, I don't know what the retail cost is, but it's substantial savings. So maybe consider that. 2, you can download a copy from Microsoft that has a 60-day evaluation license to it, and you might want to consider that as an option. 3, if you buy the textbook bundle that's in the bookstore, we put a 180-day evaluation copy of the software in there as well. 4, we also have a whole wealth, and you pay for it, I think, in your course fees or your computing fees, but there are lots of labs on campus, and I know all the labs have been upgraded to 2013. So there's lots of different opportunities for you to get the software. Now, as far as the textbook goes, there's 2 different options you can do. One would be to buy it directly from the bookstore, and I'd recommend this rather than going to Amazon or one of the other third-party third-party textbook dealers, because we've created a bundle. And if you don't get the whole bundle, I think you'll find it's going to be more expensive when you have to go back and buy a piece that you're missing out of there. So a textbook bundle in the bookstore has a printed copy of the textbook. It has the MyIT subscription, which is really, really important. It also has the evaluation copy of the software for the Microsoft Office. Okay, so if that's your route, you can certainly do that. A second option that's new this semester is that you can buy an e-textbook with the MyIT Lab subscription. I think this works pretty well. I've been using the e-textbook on my PC, and it seems to, I'm able to read it real well. I'll do a little video lesson a little later on how to use it, because it took me a little while to find a nice, effective way of using it. It's also available if you have a tablet or smartphone or all that. You can get your textbook through that too. So that's another option. I know it's about $85 for that option versus I think it's around $135 for the textbook bundle that's in the bookstore. So I've written all that up in the syllabus. Please read through it and then make a decision. You'll need this right away. We're going to start using this next week, or the first week of course. So make sure you get going on that. All right. Lastly, I'm going to encourage you to go ahead and get started on this. I have a lesson up there. It's you just go through. Moodle has been upgraded from an earlier version. If you're a returning student, we're now using Moodle 2.0. A couple little changes with that. If you need help with Moodle, please reach out to UM Online. They have lots of tutorials, and they have little workshops for students if that's something new to you as well. But I'd like you to go post a little description and introduce yourself to the other people in the course, and let us know a little bit about you. All right. I'll also ask you to update your profile and post a picture. It's really helpful to put a name and a face together. All right. So I just wish you really, really good luck this semester. I think this is a great course. It's very applicable to lots of different things that you'll be doing, both in your academic career and your professional career. And if you have any questions, please come see me. Okay. Bye.